Alright, so chances are you've seen Principal Greg Owings walking around in the hallways, and he's maybe even come into your classroom. But I bet a lot of you don't know him. So, I decided to sit down and get to know the man.
I had a great childhood, had an older brother and myself, and was very active in sports, loved sports. And that's what kind of led me into being in education. At first I thought I wanted to be a dentist, but I just enjoyed being around sports and being around kids, and played sports in high school, and got a scholarship to the Citadel to play football, but changed my mind, went to the University of South Carolina, met my wife, and got married after college, and went into physical education and became a teacher and coach at Spring Valley, and did that for 16 years. Came to Dutch Fork for 4 years, so this is my 43rd year in education. Also, we had civil rights going on, and African Americans weren't given the same privileges that whites were, and a lot of rioting, a lot of people that were upset about that across the country. So it was a great time. Some of the greatest music in the world was back in the 60s when I was in high school. You had the Motown, you had the Beatles, and all the great bands back then, but you had some difficult things going on too with the unrest in America.
I noticed you had some items over here. You mind if we take a look at them?
This is my grandson. He's 7 and lives in Lexington. He's a great little ball player. This is kind of this is my wife, who I've been married to for 42 years, and my oldest daughter, Christy, her husband, Adam, my youngest daughter, Erin, and big Notre Dame fan. My brother went to Notre Dame and played football, so I'm always a big Notre Dame fan with my grandson and wife. And a couple pictures of my family down here at the bottom growing up, and my daughter's at her porch. My parents right here, my brother, the medals from state championships that we won. Some different information from both my high school, Spring Valley and Dutch Fork. I love to keep those to remember great things that have happened with the students that I work with. For me, I've always been pretty focused. I always kind of know what I want to do and set goals for myself. I think when I coached, I used to tell my players to write down 3 goals they have for their life. I think also being positive. You always have a positive outlook on your life, because we're all going to get knocked down. We're all going to have disappointments, but how you respond to that is the true test of your person.